In the tapestry of ancient wisdom, Stoicism stands out, not just as a philosophy, but as a practical guide for living. Born in the bustling markets of Athens, it has journeyed through centuries, offering solace and insight into the human condition. Today, we peel back the layers of time to explore Stoicism's enduring relevance, especially its insights into human behavior and the traps of our own making. Why do we turn to Stoicism in our modern whirlwind of life? It's simple. Stoicism teaches us the art of living with virtue, making wisdom our companion, and navigating the tumultuous seas of our emotions with the steady hand of reason. But more intriguingly, it serves as a mirror, reflecting back the types of characters we encounter or embody, some of which may lead us astray from the path of tranquility and fulfillment. Have you ever paused to wonder about the invisible threads that weave the fabric of our daily interactions? Or pondered the roles we unwittingly adopt that shape our destiny? Today, we embark on a journey not through the external world, but through the landscape of our inner selves. We'll unveil 10 personas illuminated by Stoicism that might just hold the key to unlocking a more serene and purposeful existence. Stay with us as we navigate this introspective voyage, shedding light on the shadows within and learning how to dance with them, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. The pretender. Imagine walking through life wearing a mask, one that masks your true self so well, even you forget who's beneath. This is the essence of the pretender, a character not uncommon in the grand play of life. Stoicism, with its clear-eyed view of authenticity, casts a gentle yet firm light on this pursuit. The pretender is someone who, either out of fear, ambition, or the sheer desire to fit in, crafts an outward identity that's at odds with their inner truth. It's a role played on the stage of life, where the lines between performance and reality blur. Stoicism invites us to question, what are we so afraid of? Why do we don the mask? Seneca, a Stoic luminary, reminds us we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This is the trap of the pretender, suffering under the weight of an imagined identity, fearing the unveiling of one's true self. But here's where Stoicism offers a beacon of hope. It suggests that the courage to be authentic, to drop the mask, is not just liberating but a wellspring of tranquility. The pretender's journey is fraught with the anxiety of being found out or the exhaustion of maintaining the facade. Stoicism warns us of this path, highlighting the futility of seeking approval through inauthentic means. The philosopher Epictetus advises, if you wish to be loved, love. This simple yet profound counsel urges the pretender to embrace authenticity, to replace the mask with genuine connections and self-acceptance. In shedding the mask, the pretender is invited to step into the light of truth, where real connections flourish and the soul finds its peaceful ground. Stoicism doesn't just highlight the problem, but extends a hand, guiding the pretender back to their authentic self, where true contentment resides. The hedonist. In the grand theatre of life, there's a character known all too well. The hedonist. This is someone who chases after pleasure like it's the only prize worth winning. But Stoicism, with its roots deeply embedded in the pursuit of inner peace and moral virtue, casts a skeptical eye on this ceaseless quest for sensory delights. The hedonist believes that happiness is found in the next indulgence, the next thrill, the next moment of pleasure. Yet, Stoicism gently reminds us that true contentment isn't hidden in the folds of luxury or the rush of fleeting joys. It's nestled in the quiet moments of self-reflection, in the resilience against life's tempests, and in the embrace of our own humanity, warts and all. Stoicism doesn't ask us to renounce pleasure or to cloak ourselves in austerity. Instead, it invites us to question the source of our happiness. Is it reliant on the external, perpetually just out of reach, or can it be cultivated within, independent of the whims of fortune? The sage advice from this ancient philosophy to the hedonist, and perhaps to each of us, is to find balance. To savor the joys of life, not as the end goal, but as the sweet moments along a journey marked by personal growth, ethical living, and an unwavering commitment to the greater good. In the dance of life, pleasure is but one melody among many. Stoicism teaches us to listen to the full symphony, to appreciate the harmony of experiences that life offers, and to find joy not in the mere accumulation of pleasures, but in the profound understanding of what it means to live fully with virtue as our guiding star. The complainer. In the vast landscape of human behavior, there's a figure shadowed by the clouds of discontent. The complainer. This individual sees life through a lens smeared with the grime of dissatisfaction, often vocal about the injustices, both big and small, that life metes out. Stoicism, with its serene composure, addresses this tendency with a mixture of understanding and gentle admonition. The essence of Stoicism lies in distinguishing between what's within our power and what lies beyond our control. The complainer, often caught in the storm of external circumstances, forgets this crucial demarcation. Stoics, however, advocate for a radical acceptance of life's ebb and flow, encouraging us to focus our energy on our responses, our attitudes, and our actions. Why lament over what cannot be changed? Stoicism asks. It beckons us to channel our efforts into the fertile ground of our own inner garden, cultivating virtues like patience, resilience, and gratitude. The philosophy nudges the complainer to shift their gaze from the external world's chaos to the tranquility that can be fostered within. The Stoic antidote to complaining isn't silence or passive acceptance, but active engagement with what we can influence. It's about transforming our grievances into gateways for personal growth, seeing every challenge as a tutor in the art of living wisely. So to the complainer, Stoicism offers a lantern in the darkness of dissatisfaction, illuminating a path marked by acceptance, constructive action, and the serene joy that arises not from the absence of trouble, but from the harmony within amidst the world's inevitable turmoil. The arrogant. Among the myriad characters that tread the earth stage, the arrogant stands tall, often looking down upon the world from an ivory tower of self-importance. This person is ensnared by their own perceived superiority, viewing others through a lens tinted with Stoicism, with its deep roots in humility and equality, offers a reflective mirror to this demeanor, suggesting a path paved with modesty and mutual respect. Stoicism teaches us that at the core of our being, we are all woven from the same fabric of humanity. The arrogant, lost in the maze of ego, forgets that wisdom, virtue, and kindness are the true measures of a person's worth. Stoic sages like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius remind us that the accolades we accumulate, the power we wield, and the treasures we amass are but fleeting whispers in the grand symphony of life. The counsel Stoicism extends to the arrogant is one of introspection and compassion. It encourages a return to the basics, to recognize that every person we encounter is battling their own struggles, worthy of empathy rather than judgment. Stoicism calls for the dismantling of the pedestal of arrogance, inviting the individual to walk among others not as a figure of condescension, but as a companion in the shared journey of life. The ungrateful. Among the myriad characters we encounter in the narrative of life, the ungrateful stands out, often overlooking the bounty that life offers, focusing instead on what's missing or what could have been. Stoicism, with its deep roots in mindfulness and appreciation for the present, gently guides us away from this pitfall. Gratitude, in the Stoic view, is not merely a polite gesture, but a fundamental exercise in perspective. It's about seeing the value in everything, from the grandiose to the mundane, recognizing that each moment, each interaction, and each challenge carries within it a gift, however veiled it may seem. The ungrateful may walk through a garden focusing only on the wilted flowers, oblivious to the beauty that surrounds them. Stoicism, however, encourages us to acknowledge each petal, each leaf, and the infinite beauty in the simplicity of existence. It teaches that joy doesn't stem from acquiring more, but from appreciating what we already have. The impulsive. In the intricate dance of life, there emerges the figure of the impulsive, driven by the whims of the moment, often acting without the counsel of reason. This character, swayed by fleeting desires and temporary urges, stands in stark contrast to the Stoic ideal of measured thought and deliberate action. Stoicism, with its foundation built on the virtues of wisdom and self-control, invites us into a deeper understanding of our impulses. It doesn't advocate for the suppression of desires, but encourages a thoughtful pause, a moment of reflection before we let our actions unfold. The philosophy teaches that the space between stimulus and response is where our freedom and growth lie. The impulsive may rush towards immediate gratification, mistaking it for true happiness, but Stoicism reveals a different path. It shows us that enduring joy and peace are the fruits of self-mastery, of reining in the steeds of our passions with the firm yet gentle hand of reason. To temper impulsivity, Stoicism doesn't merely prescribe restraint. but a reorientation of our desires, aligning them with our higher values and long-term well-being. It's about choosing not what is easy or immediately pleasurable, but what is good and meaningful in the grand tapestry of life. The pessimist. In the rich tapestry of human characters, the pessimist often emerges, shrouded in a veil of gloom, expecting the worst outcomes in life's myriad situations. Stoicism, with its balanced view of life's dualities, offers a guiding light out of the shadows of pessimism. The pessimist sees the glass not just half empty, but almost drained, focusing on potential pitfalls and misfortunes. Stoicism doesn't dismiss the challenges of life, but encourages a more balanced perspective, one that acknowledges the potential for adversity while also recognizing the possibilities for growth and positive outcomes. Stoicism teaches us the virtue of equanimity, the ability to remain calm and composed in the face of life's ups and downs. It doesn't advocate for blind optimism, but for a grounded hopefulness that accepts the reality of our circumstances while maintaining a belief in our capacity to navigate them wisely. The philosophy encourages us to prepare for life's uncertainties, not with dread, but with the foresight of a seasoned navigator who knows that storms may come, but also that calm seas may follow. It's about cultivating an inner resilience that allows us to face the unknown with courage rather than fear. The wasteful. Within the tapestry of human existence, there emerges the figure of the wasteful, one who squanders time, resources, and opportunities, often oblivious to the finite nature of these gifts. Stoicism, with its pragmatic and purposeful outlook, casts a critical eye on this disregard for life's precious commodities. The Stoic philosophy is anchored in the principle of using what we have wisely and purposefully, recognizing that every moment, every resource, and every opportunity carries inherent value. The wasteful, however, often caught in a cycle of excess and heedlessness, misses the chance to harness these assets for personal growth and the greater good. Stoicism teaches us that frugality is not about media living, but about maximizing the potential of what we have. It's about making deliberate choices that align with our core values and the common good, ensuring that our actions resonate with the wasteful often perceives abundance as a license for extravagance, overlooking the Stoic wisdom that true abundance comes from appreciating and utilizing what we have to its fullest potential. This perspective shift from consumption to contribution can transform how we interact with the world around us. To those inclined toward waste, Stoicism extends an invitation to reflect on the impermanence and preciousness of our resources. It encourages a life of mindful stewardship where each decision is made with consideration for its long-term impact on ourselves and the world at large. The coward. In the vast landscape of human characters, the coward stands out, not for the actions they take, but for the opportunities they let slip by, paralyzed by fear. And Stoicism, with its valorous heart, confronts this timidity, urging us towards courage and action in the face of life's uncertainties. Stoicism doesn't dismiss fear. Instead, it acknowledges it as a natural part of the human experience. However, it distinguishes between being controlled by fear and recognizing it as one of many emotions that must be managed. The coward, in Stoic terms, is someone who allows fear to dictate their choices, missing out on the growth and learning that come from facing challenges head-on. The philosophy teaches us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. It's about stepping into the arena of life, fully aware of the risks and vulnerabilities, yet choosing to engage with the world with integrity and purpose. To the coward, Stoicism offers a beacon of light, illuminating the path of bravery and resilience. It encourages us to view every fear, every hesitation, as a call to action, a chance to prove to ourselves that we are capable of overcoming, that within us lies a wellspring of courage waiting to be tapped. Stoicism invites us to embrace life's battles, not with reckless abandon, but with a calculated understanding that the essence of life is not found in safety and comfort, but in the rich tapestry of experiences that come from daring to live fully. The ignorant. In the diverse cast of characters that populate our stories, the ignorant occupies a unique place, characterized not by what they know, but by what they choose not to know. Stoicism, with its deep reverence for knowledge and understanding, gently reproaches this willful blindness, advocating for a life enriched by learning and insight. Stoicism posits that ignorance is not merely a lack of knowledge, but a refusal to seek it. It's in the deliberate turning away from the light of wisdom and the comfort found in the shadows of unchallenged beliefs and unexamined lives. The ignorant, from a Stoic viewpoint, is someone who resists the transformative power of education, fearing that the complexities of knowledge might disturb the simplicity of their existing perceptions. The philosophy encourages us to embrace curiosity as a virtue, to question, to explore, and to expand the boundaries of our understanding. It teaches that wisdom is not a destination, but a journey, one marked by continual growth, self-reflection, and the humility to admit what we do not know. To the ignorant, Stoicism extends an invitation to embark on the lifelong adventure of learning. It suggests that the truest form of wisdom lies in recognizing the vast expanse of our ignorance and then taking deliberate steps to bridge that chasm, not with arrogance, but with the eager heart of a student forever in love with the pursuit of knowledge. Thank you for joining me on this voyage of discovery. As we part ways, I invite you to carry forward the insights gleaned, to reflect on the characters we've encountered, and to consider how the Stoic wisdom can illuminate your path. Let us not just be spectators, but active participants in the art of living well, guided by the serene and enduring light of Stoicism.